Hello everybody and welcome to another review, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Power Rangers Dino Fury Mosa Razor Zord. So here is its box. I did already open it. So as you can see, this is a number 4. Get the picture of it in its Mosa form there, with some of the Zord Link stuff and the morph or the transforming aspect to it. It says Power Rangers here, the Mosa Razor down here, Hasbro. Yeah, come to this side here, which has the render of the big Zord on it, and this side has the render of the Mosa Zord in its robot mode. The bottom of the box just says words and things and stuff on it, and the top of the box just says Power Rangers Dino Fury. You come to the back here. The back of the box, of course, has it in its robot mode and its Mosa mode, as well as it has the key thing here if you have this particular device. Now, what interests me about the back of this box, right, because you have this side here that shows, you can make the Primal Zord, you can make the T-Rex and Petra Freeze Zord combination, but there's this combination here where it shows this Zord combining with the T-Rex champion. And what's odd is that there's nothing in this Zord's instructions that says how to make this. Now, to me, it just looks like they put some kind of spacers on this Zord's arms and then threw the T-Rex head on the chest and the tail on the arms. But I have no way of knowing that. But, I don't know why they don't show how to make this one in this thing's instructions. They don't even say it in the T-Rex Champion's instructions either. So it's kind of like this mode doesn't exist for some reason. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for the box here. Kind of the same to the other boxes. So let's bring it in and see what we are working with. Alright, and here is our Mosa Razor Zord in its robot mode. And yeah, it's interesting. The head isn't accurate because on the box it shows the head that has, black on the top of its thing here. Right up in here, it's supposed to have black on these spots, but it doesn't. It just doesn't. But yeah, you can see it's a pretty nice head, though. I like the colors too. The blue with the gold and a little bit of black in there. Very nice. You got that. The tail weapon is on there also. That does come packed separately, of course. The feet also in the box are not attached, so you gotta do that. This side here, not too bad there. The back, a lot of ports on this guy, a lot of Zord ports on this guy, See this back one. This back one seems important, and I don't know what for or why, but it seems important. But yeah, it's not too shabby looking of a Zord. I will give it that. I do have my qualms with it though. But yeah, so let's take a look at its articulation. Alright, so bringing our Zord in here after I have taken the weapon off. The head can move slightly up and down and no left and right at all. Something else to note in the box is that the back of the head comes separately also, so just watch out for that. Don't lose track of it. But yeah, not much in the head. The arms here, well, the smaller arms can move quite a bit. Of course, that's more for the Dino mode. These arms, however, can move pretty much all the way. You just kind of got to work it around the head They can come out pretty far, actually. Very nice. They got an okay elbow bend. Not too bad. You do get a little bit of rotation there. The weird thing with the hands, because there's no hand articulation, because the hands are put on like that via the Zord link ports, so you unfortunately don't get that. Oh, the shoulders do also move, so pretty nice actually. Except for this one, I don't know what's wrong with this arm for me, but like you can kind of maybe see it, but like the upper part here is like kind of trying to split on me, and I don't really know why. But anyway, you don't get anything at the chest because the chest also has Zord ports. But the legs, which is why I moved the arms out of the way, the legs can come out right about there. Then you're hitting on this armor. They can come up to about maybe a little bit more. Come on. Nope, right there. That's as much as you're going to get the legs up. And then the knees are kind of hard. But that's about as much knee as you get, because then these back things are hitting. You do get a bit of rotation though, so that's nice for the no posability legs. The feet can move forward and backward a bit and side to side a bit. These bits rotate. You know, it doesn't have the best articulation. It really doesn't. It's not very dynamic. Which, I mean, it's a giant robot thing. So, it's probably to be expected, although both the T-Rex one and the Freeze one had a little better articulation, so it is what it is, I guess. But let's do some comparisons now. Alright, starting comparisons off here with our Gamer Edition Bumblebee, which, as usual, it towers over Gamer Edition Bumblebee, as to be expected, of course. And then here he is with the Gamer Edition Voyager Prime, which it still towers over top of, which still is to be expected. And lastly, here it is with my Lightning Collection Dino Fury Blue Ranger, which, you know, as with Voyager Prime, it does tower over top of that, so. But that is the comparison, so now I'm going to transform this guy into its Mosa form, so I will be right back. Okay, so here we have it in its Mosa form, and yeah, this is pretty bad, honestly. Like, I don't even know where to begin with this thing. I mean, look at the tail thing. It's just attached to the feet. That's it. It's just, you know, and then you come up here, that's literally just the back of the legs. Like, it's so lazy. You know, and they have like these weird claw things up here, and then the actual arms right, like little arms right here. I don't know, man. And of course you have these leftover bits, which are the hands in its normal mode. But these don't go anywhere. I've seen some videos where like people just attach them to here or up here, you know, something like that. You of course have this left over, the key thing, which is to be expected, I suppose, but yeah. But yeah, this mode is just, it's just really lazy in my book. I don't know, but yeah, that is its little dinosaur mode, so I'm gonna put it back now. Alright, so here we are back with it in its main robot mode here, and yeah, it's not bad, it's just because, like, you know, this mode looks good, but it's very hindered, especially with the way the arms are done, and the legs just don't do anything, really. You can't really pose this thing dynamically. If you're gonna pose it, you know, you just have to have it standing there. And its dinosaur mode, is laughable because of how lazy it is, so I don't know. I assume most people only would get this for combining it with the other two, so I guess if that's what your goal is, good. But yeah, that's been my little review here of the Dino Fury Mosa Razor Zord. If you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.